Another Catholic priest faces sex abuse charges. Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Jane Skinner. A county prosecutor in Springfield, Massachusetts says he will present a grand jury with sex abuse charges against a retired bishop. Thomas Dupre is accused of molesting two altar boys in the 1970s when he was a parish priest. The 70-year-old Dupre retired last month. Well, from coast to coast now, same-sex couples are trying to tie the knot. In Portland, Oregon, more than 400 gay couples have received marriage licenses, despite the governor's warning there that same-sex marriages may be illegal. In New York City, dozens of couples applying for licenses have been turned away. Mayor Michael Bloomberg says same-sex marriages in that state are not legal. On the campaign trail, President Bush is wrapping up a two-day political swing in California at a family-owned company in Bakersfield. He defended his tax cut for the top income bracket. The president said any increase in taxes will hurt small businesses. And on the campaign trail, Mr. Bush's opponent, Democrat John Kerry, is drumming up financial support. His war chest is not as full as the president, but aides say the Massachusetts senator brought in a record $1.2 million over the internet following his performance on Super Tuesday. Folks in the Twin Cities could be in for twin problems. A driver's strike has idled Metro Transit buses, and no new contract talks are scheduled. This morning's commute was pretty smooth, but things could get messy tomorrow. There is a winter storm watch for much of southern Minnesota with 6 to 10 inches of snow expected. And those are your latest headlines. Time to send you back to Shepard. I think I read that story. Kind of funny.
No, you didn't. The spring storm watches in Texas, too.
You see, yeah, it sounds like, boy, you know spring's coming, right?
Yeah, I was on the meteorology floor here at the Fox News Channel just a few minutes ago.
Do you have your office down there now?
No, I was just in
They let you come play?
An expansive weather center with computers and these enormous walls. We should put a camera in there.
I didn't even know we had that
We
here.
don't. But the truth is that there are huge tornado...
It's fantasy time.
Yeah, tornado watch boxes coming all across the center of Texas and moving right into the metroplex of Dallas. And it's seriously the first big spring storm, but we won't be serious in a couple of weeks or in a couple of months. It will be like it didn't even happen.
That's true.
You know, because they happen every day.
Before we go, though, before you cut me off, I have to ask you, because you said there's a new show coming on Monday. There's a new Studio B.
Right, a new Studio B.
Is that when you phase me out?
No,
that's when you tell me you're phasing me out?
No.
I just don't show up on Monday? What happens?
Well, actually, we're
Do I get a letter?
You get better graphics and a bigger presentation of Skinnerville. Like, this banner down here is very nice down here, but the next one's going to be fancier. It's going to be really cool. It's going to be really cool, but we're naming segments, and all the segments need to have a B in them because it's Studio B. So we're trying to come up with a name for the Janice Dean, the Weather Machine segment. And we're looking for names. Segments? We were thinking, what were the names we were thinking of, Kim? We were thinking of, there's one, I don't remember. No. The ones with the alliteration.
Bad and the Beautiful.
The Bad and the Beautiful. And then there was the Blustery and the something, I don't know.
For weather?
Yeah, you got to have bees, you know, it's got to have bees.
You got, what, all weekend to work on that?
Well, we've worked on it. The graphics are pretty much finished. We were hoping for viewer help. So if you're bored sitting around.
That's what you were talking about.
If you could
so it's naming the weather segment.
The weather segment.
Okay.
Janice Dean, the Weather Machine, will be doing some sort of weather segment. You know, I don't know.
Okay, and it doesn't have to have her name, but it has to be a B. Do I have to change Skinnerville?
The voice in my ear is telling me that you are getting new graphics, and that the Skinnerville it's very impressive, revealing graphic that begins full screen, goes down to a lower third, which is what we call those, though there's sometimes lower halves, and has a noise with it.
Really? Do I have any input into this?
No.
No. Okay.
No, that's what the voice in my ear said.
That's what I figured.
But they did it catered to you.
Okay, it's just as long as I survive.
You survive, Jane. You survive.
Have a relaxing weekend now.
Good to see you later.
Bye.
All right. As we told you earlier, a letter circulated